Hello, fellow crafters. What's going on? Clickwell here. That's right. We're coming to you from a 100 days of hardcore video. I did a thing. I did a Luke the Notable thing. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'll leave you a Luke the Notable link below. He's the godfather of 100 days of hardcore. Hopefully you can check that out. Give him a sub too. But speaking of subs, this was a grind. This was a lot of work, guys. So if you like this, leave a like, leave a sub. Let's get going. Okay, first things first, I need to let you guys know that I didn't actually intend for this to be a 100 days of hardcore video. There, I said it. I wanted this to be a 2-week hardcore challenge. We're going to call it a hardcore fortnight, and this particular challenge I was going to rebuild a village from scratch at spawn and see how easy that was to do. But you know what, that didn't really work out so well. It didn't really happen the way I expected it to. So we ended up making this a 100 days of hardcore video, and I'm so glad I did. We're going to leave this seed blank. We're going to get whatever that Mojang decides that we deserve to play with, and we're going to call it a hardcore fortnight. That's going to change very, very soon to a hardcore life, because that's it. Our life is hardcore now. That's the way it's going to be. Speaking of hardcore life, come and check me out on Twitch, guys. We're playing this world every Friday and Saturday, every week, so come and check us out at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Thanks for the follow. Okay, here we go. We are in a plains biome, and as you can tell by the llamas bleeding in the background, I had a little bit of an audio issue the first couple days of this, and basically all the audio was doubled. So, hi there, how you doing? We are here at spawn with our llamas. Ooh, we could do llama divine travel maybe. Little speedrunning joke. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and see if we can grab some of this spruce, because as you know, you gotta get wood. First day, we're gonna punch some wood. We're gonna grab as much as we can here from this tree, and then we're gonna build a few tools and a crafting table like you do. We've all done this. You've all started a hardcore world or a regular world. It's all the same stuff, right? I'm gonna go ahead and build an axe, and I'm going to build a pickaxe. We're gonna see if we can grab ourselves just a little bit of stone, and then I did see a village sort of off to the side there when we first logged in. That's going to be kind of a essential piece to our little 100 days video here. I'm going to go ahead and explore it a little bit, maybe grab a bed so I don't have to kill some sheep for my first night, and that's going to be fantastic. We are already safe. We can already sleep through the night and avoid mobs, so this is much less hardcore already. Okay, let's take this golem here and see if he can give us a few pieces of iron. I think he only gave us 3, to be honest, which is the minimum he can give us. But you know what? We're lucky to have him here. We didn't have to go digging for our first bit of iron. And let's see if we can find where we want to build. I'm going to run back here to spawn, look around. I see that oak tree right there. That looks like a pretty badass oak tree. I think that's where I want to build. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start collecting some wood, as you do. And the first couple days, that's what it was all about, was wood. Getting as much wood as possible. I went through like 30 different stone pickaxes, or stone axes, and I got real lucky. I popped into a little hole right below where I was about to start building, and I found a little bit of iron, so I was able to make myself a pick and a shield, which was fantastic. A little bit of coal as well to help me smelt that stuff up, and I think this oak tree would make a perfect little spot to rest our heads. We'll put our little bed under the oak tree. It's going to be adorbs. I love it. Maybe even plant a couple flowers around here, and this will be our home for now. I don't want to build a shelter to start. We're going to do a lot. We're going to be building a lot of shelters here. We're going to be building a lot of houses, and since we're in hardcore, I'm probably going to be sleeping through the night, and you know what better place to do it under this tree? We don't need a shelter. We don't need a door. Screw doors. So there we go. We got everything we need. We even got a pair of boots, so we are protected. I'm going to pound this bed as hard as I can to try and sleep here before the mobs spawn, and there is our Sweet Dreams achievement. Okay, I need to do some mining. Day 2, here we go, digging down into the mine. This is going to be pretty safe. Holy crap, there's a creeper. Okay, alright, right off the bat here, we're getting challenged. I'm going to make sure this guy doesn't do any damage to us here. We got the double explosion thanks to my stupid sound, but that's okay. And we're going to pop down in here and see what's going on. Hopefully we don't see anything else. I got a little bit of copper here. Finally, we got copper. This is great. We're playing in 117, of course, and there is another creeper. Boom. Okay, we're staying safe. We're using the shield. That's how you roll in hardcore. Grab a little more iron. And what is this? What is this? Oh my gosh. Dripstone. I'm taking that. Definitely taking that. Hopefully we can make some renewable lava later with that. That's pretty cool. Grab a little bit more iron after I deal with this particular gentleman. Thank you, sir. And yeah, I think we're going to keep on collecting this because... Oh. Okay. All right. I don't have any iron, or I don't have a whole lot of armor yet, so these arrows are doing quite a bit of damage. Are we going to die this early in the game? I don't think so. We got this. Later, Gator. Alright, cool, cool. Now, let's go ahead and get back to crafting after we take a little snack, because all this... oh, my gosh. Hello? This maybe isn't the safest place to be. I'll be honest with you. There was probably about... 5 or 6 more skeletons coming down from that area over there. So I think we may have found ourselves maybe a mob spawner. I don't know. I haven't really explored that area too much yet. But that might be something for us to do in the near future here. You know what? I think I'm going to hang out above ground for a little while. That cave is pretty dangerous. I like the squishy grass under my feet. Oh boy. This might be more challenging than I thought. Okay, and there's a creeper. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, alright. Do I have anything to pillar up with? I don't think I do. Ooh, cobble. Yes. Let's go. Okay. I've decided to mine in a branch mine type situation. I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot of caving yet. Yeah, branch mining is the way to go. Much, much safer. Nothing to worry about. Oh, geez. Okay. Gravel. Gravel's going to do it. Gravel's going to take us out. My new favorite block, right here, ladies and gentlemen, my new favorite block in Minecraft is the Deep Slate Iron Ore. Look at that beautiful block. Look at that. I need Silk Touch. I don't even want the iron. I'd rather have the block. All right, and here's our first diamonds. Look at that. Day 3. Day 3, we got diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, baby. That's right. First one is a 9 vein. Super rare, but we got it. I don't know what everyone's talking about. No diamonds in 117. There's diamonds everywhere. Let's go. As we make our way through here, we find a little bit of gold as well, which is pretty cool. And gold, I think, is probably the derpiest looking ore that has been added to 117. Something about it just doesn't look quite right, but that's all right because we need gold, so we're going to grab that anyway. And of course, here is our first geode. That's right. I found the first geode on day 3, just making a regular branch mine. These things are definitely available for you to find in the world. I thought they were going to make them a lot more rare, but I found a couple while we were playing in the hardcore here. And this is the first one, the first geode I've ever stepped into. I never tried it in a snapshot. I wanted to kind of find one organically for the first time, and this is very, very cool. You know what? I broke one of those little node things in order to get one of the shards off, and that was a big mistake. Ooh. Falling in that lava was also a big mistake, but we managed to survive that one too. We got ourselves some crystals, we got ourselves some amethyst, and I think that we are ready to go. We have a creeper here that hopefully does not kill me on day 3. We are okay. All right, moving on, moving up. This is the very scary looking nighttime here, but that's okay. We're gonna manage to get past. We're gonna manage to get home. We're gonna get this copper made into a spyglass, and we're gonna try this out for the first time here in 117. Pretty exciting stuff. Let's see what around is here to look at. Ooh, a house. Ooh, a sheep. Well, it's pretty much as fun as I expected. Hey, what are you looking at? You mind your business. Okay, basically the entirety of day 4 was chopping down trees. And then day 5, I decided to get started with my village, and I needed to place my first block. There it is, our first class path block. We're going to be making a whole lot more of those. But you know what? Every build starts with 1 block, and there it is, guys. We've started. And you know what? As I was building the rest of my path blocks over here, I got attacked by a baby zombie. I know how this ends. I know how this ends. I know how this ends. Stay away. Stay away. I've seen the story. I've seen the clip. Go away. Leave me alone. I don't need you. Be gone. Ah! Okay. It's alright. He's dead. I'm going to take this rotten flesh as a souvenir. I'm going to put it in my chest. Okay. That will be the last baby zombie we see. I guarantee that it's the last one we'll ever see in this series for sure. And we're going to get started with our very first house. And poof, there it is. I think it looks pretty good. Something doesn't quite look right about it, though. When I kind of walked around a little bit, it feels a little off. I know there's not a roof on it yet, but I just thought maybe I'd go over and check. So let's have a look here and see what the... You know what? I bet you it's the mossy cobblestone. It's got to be the mossy cobblestone. That definitely makes it look a little bit different. And you know what? I just made the decision right now. We are not going to use mossy cobble. We're not going to use that. I think we're just going to use regular cobblestone. It'll make our village look a little bit more new, a little more brand new. I think the mossy helps it kind of look a little more aged, like it's been there for a while. But this is a baby village. We just made this one, so there's not going to be any cobble with moss on it. It's going to be all fresh and clean. And we're going to go ahead and start building our next village, our next little house here, which is going to be one of those double houses, a medium house, whatever you want to call it. But we need some sand to make some windows as well. I think it's time to put on a little bit of armor. There's our first chest plate. We are now laughing. We got some pants as well. And you know what? Let's even make ourselves a nice helmet. So we have got everything we need. There we are. We are Iron Man. Let's go. Okay, let's pop a few more blocks into this house and get this finished up with. We'll finish off the roof, which is by far the most complicated parts of some of these houses. This roof I got so wrong. I had to go back and fix it, but you know what? I think it still looks pretty cool the way I did it. And maybe I should even go back and change some of them to look a little bit different, a little more unique, just so it doesn't look exactly like the Mojang villages. But for now, it's pretty identical. There is our first farm. I'm going to pop a little composter in just so we can have somebody working down there a little bit later on. And of course, we're going to add some wheat seeds, get that seedy place achievement, of course. And we're going to be using some of this wheat a little bit later to breed some cows. Okay, every build starts with the first block, and this one was one of the more complicated ones because it was a temple. These are difficult. I was going to originally try and build every single house sort of according to memory, but as soon as I got to this one, I kind of threw all that out of the window, and I decided I was going to use basically drawings that I found on the wiki, the Minecraft wiki, and that was definitely a smart decision. We found some more diamonds on day 10, and we're able to basically make some tools at this point, which is excellent because we are in desperate need of a diamond pickaxe. Ooh, we found our first little cave, and the cave has, has a skeleton with an enchanted bow. So, let's see if we can take care of him real quick. Throw that shield on, of course. Excuse me, sir. Nice. Okay, we got some bones. Let's see what's in this place. Lava, 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 and lava. Alright, maybe not where we need to be. Does this go anywhere? Any diamonds around here? Nope. You know what? There doesn't seem to be a whole lot down here, so let's maybe explore this a little bit later. I see a little pathway up there. Ooh, diamonds. You know what? I'm going to take this. No, the block is mightier than the sword, right? Right, the block is mightier than the sword. Sometimes it's a lot easier just to use a block than a weapon, so this guy's going to stay over there while I take care of these diamonds. Take one for me. Take two. Ooh, a nice 3 vein. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so let's pop up here and grab a quick sleep. I think we'll be okay. We got our axe and our armor. Oh my gosh, a couple of spiders there. Three spiders? Four spiders? What the heck? 5! Oh my gosh, run, run, run. You guys know how I feel about spiders. They're in my hair. They're in my hair. Get off my shoulder. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Okay, die. Okay, all right. Where did you all come from? Where did you all come from? Get out of here. Okay, where's my bed? Go. Okay, after many spider nightmares through the night on day 10, we come to day 11 and go around and try and take out some of these creepers that have spawned around my village. Last thing you want to do after you let it become nighttime is to ignore the creepers that have spawned, and basically they're going to come up and sneak up on you whilst you're making your builds. That is the last thing you want. Trust me, you do not want to be looking up at one of your buildings and have a creeper just explode right next to you. In hardcore. Score 1 for iron armor. That was probably one of the closest we've come to dying so far, but that's okay. We've already got a couple buildings made here. We are gonna sleep through night 13. Oh my gosh, what's going? No, another one. Here's a yellow sheep that I made because there is actually quite a bit of yellow wool that goes into building a village. I didn't realize how much yellow wool actually went into that. But I decided instead of shearing the sheep and dyeing the wool yellow, I decided just to dye the sheep yellow. And quick one. We got the double wool. That's excellent. Okay, let's see if we can maybe take out a few more trees on day 14 and finish up this one here. Whoa! 2 creepers in 2 days. Man, I am getting my money's worth out of this armor. All right. There is our fletching station, I guess. I don't know. That's where a fletcher can go in and can hang out. Day 16, I decided that we need to go on a mission. There's one thing that we needed for our village that was not anywhere around here, and I decided it was my rule to not steal any blocks from this village. I had to build this from scratch, and that block I needed was terracotta. That's right. We had to go find ourselves a mesa, a badlands, and I had to double check here to make sure I got the right kind of terracotta. It is indeed white, so here we go. Okay, so we're going to jump in the water here. Ooh, fancy landing with the boat. I love it. And we're going to jump in and see how far it takes, see how long it takes us to get to a badlands, to a mesa. That's where we are going. That's where we're headed. We're trying to find ourselves some terracotta. I don't know if it's just me, but birch forests are by far the most haunted forest in Minecraft. Look around. Creepy. Those are creepy forests. Ooh, a pillager outpost. That's not that far from spawn, actually. I'm going to remember that's there. But for now, let's go the opposite direction. Ooh, some pumpkins. Pumpkins are actually more rare than diamonds. Let's grab a couple pumpkins just in case we want to make a farm or something a little bit later. As we were cruising through the ocean, we found a ruined portal, so I decided to explore that and see what we can find in the chest. We got some gold armor, a few gold nuggets, and that's about it. You know what? Let's grab the gold block. Whoa! What was that? Is that a glow? That's an axolotl killing a glow squid. 117, baby, at its best. You know what? I'm going to take that glow sack. Let's take that glow sack. I got it. All right, let's go. Where's the axolotl? We'll leave the axolotl for now. We'll come back and deal with that guy another time. What is that? What is that? Do you guys see it? I see the brown. I see the brown. I see the terror. You know what? We need to sleep. Let's sleep first. Okay, here we are, guys, in the Badlands. We found it. I'm going to grab some cactus, because I haven't seen a desert yet, and we don't know how long that's going to take. We'll grab a couple red sand. Yeesh. Alright, that's enough red sand. Let's get the terracotta. Alright, day 18. We are on our way back, and we are looking for more axolotl now. Ooh, more glow squid. Hey, guys. You gonna do something interesting? Nope. On day 19, I decided to stuff my pants full of orchids because, hey, you never know when you're gonna need a pants full of orchids. And finally, I can see the rival village right there, and I just happened to find a ruined portal right next to it that I missed before. Let's have a quick peek. I'll grab this gold block too. That's already 18 gold ingots we found just on this trip alone. And nothing in there. Yeah, that's a garbage chest. Ooh, you know what? One thing I am going to take from this village is the bell. You know what? Let's say that we can take items, but not any blocks, because that bell is uncraftable. So now we have a bell for our village, and let's set our spawn. Okay, let's get to work right away on this mason house on day 20. I'm going to put the terracotta down instead of the oak. And you know what? I love these houses. I think they're great little additions to the village. Adds a splash of color, which is pretty cool. Makes things a little bit different. I think that's basically going to do it, except for stripping the corners. Remember, stripped logs go in the corners. And I love this process of stripping oak. It's like one of my favorite things to do is just right-click on logs with an axe. There we go. The mason house is finished. Moving on. Okay, up next, I think is going to be another farm. And you know what? Let's make a double farm. Last time we made a smaller one, but let's make a giant big one. We'll get a farmer over here replanting stuff for us. We can also grab some wheat if we need it. Day 21, we are going to take out a whole lot of leaves that we're going to use later on for decoration around town, which is going to be great. And then, of course, we're going to plant some seeds. As you can tell now, it is day 26. That's right. I missed about 5 days of recording in there. We recorded it. We built about 1, 2, 3 houses or so in that time. And you know what? It was just a recording error on my hard drive. For some reason, the file just was corrupted and I couldn't load it. So we had to leave those days out. But that's okay. They were pretty boring. Basically, we're doing the exact same thing we're doing now. The rest of day 27 was all spent chopping wood. We needed a whole lot more wood. I built myself a little wood farm here. And I even heard an Enderman mulling about below me and decided to try and get my first ender pearl on day 28, and wouldn't you know it, this Enderman decided to not give me a pearl. Not give me a pearl. Oh, and there's a skeleton. Run. Day 29, we decided to finish up one more house. We are really moving along here now. This one's looking pretty fantastic, just like some of the other ones we built. Day 30, I finally raised up my tunnel heading down to Y level 11 so I can be a little more comfortable on my way down. And look at that, it paid off. Here is our diamond ore on day 30. Looking good. Ooh, a little bit of copper too. Nice. The end of day 30 was a bit of a challenge. This was a bit of a challenge. I came up in the middle of the night like a dum-dum and basically was surrounded by mobs everywhere. So I decided to jump in the first house I could see, try and pass the night, but unfortunately that was not possible. There were mobs everywhere, so I had to kind of decide to make a break for it. I took a deep breath, kind of counted down from 10, and then opened the door and just took off towards another house as close as I could find. I can see a zombie to my right there, so I assumed he'd be too close for me to sleep, which I was right. Luckily, I was able to find a small window of time where they weren't close enough for me to sleep, bypass the night, and then luckily they were able to burn up in the daylight and make things a little bit more safe for me out there. But that was a bit of a crazy night. As you can see out there, there's many mobs running around. There is our wandering trader just running around like a hero. What a champ. Look at that, running from that baby zombie. And he made it. He survived. Way to go, buddy. Good job. Good job. All right. If you can make it out there, so can we. All right. We're going to basically spend the morning of day 31 destroying all the creepers that spawned around my base. There we go. Okay, that's much safer. And I'm going to go... Oh, geez, hello. You want to be my friend? I work alone. You know what, guys? Enough is enough. On day 32, it is time. We are making diamond armor. Let's start off and make ourselves a pair of... let's start with some boots. Maybe we'll make ourselves a pair of pants to go with that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that for now. Maybe make ourselves a pickaxe. And, of course, maybe, you know what, an axe as well. And now it's time to build our blacksmith. I waited for the very last to build a blacksmith. It's my favorite building in the game. I think it's probably because I love to speedrun, and seeing a blacksmith is very exciting when you're speedrunning. I'm going to go ahead and put all the blocks up here on top. We got to make it exactly like the original. I make sure I made the roof was a little bit tricky, but I put some torches underneath there because, as you guys know, mobs can't actually spawn in the roof of a blacksmith in a vanilla game. So that is basically it for our village. Oh my gosh. And to celebrate completion, we have a party coming into town here. Hey guys, I got a bucket of lava here, but I'm a little concerned about this fight. You know what, let's be brave and see if we can just spy on them from behind this house with my poor man's Optifine. What are you guys doing? Can you see me? Leave me alone. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a vacation. Nothing to do with the fact that there's wandering patrolmen at my base. That's nothing to do with it. I have stuff to do. I have to put these villagers into a house for later. I need these guys to trade with me later, so that's why I'm here. That's the only reason I'm here. So let's go ahead and trap these villagers, and yeah, there we go. It's an important job. Has now been done, and maybe after this is finished, we can go and make sure that my house is now safe. Okay, all right, there we go. We got a nice safe place to be here now. I made some cows over the last couple days. One thing that I did miss, I had one more corrupted file. That'll be it for the rest of the video here, but I had one more corrupted file. I did go into the nether. I went into the nether and I got one blaze rod to make a brewing stand for our temple. That's right, I made one blaze rod. I got one blaze rod. I popped into the nether. There was a nether fortress right there. I killed the blaze, got a rod. But yeah, I lost a little bit of footage there, so we didn't get to see us going into the nether for the first time. But we will definitely see that again very, very soon, so hang tight. We're going to mine down a whole bunch more trees on day 42 and put those all up in our house on day 43 and 44. Here we are just building away. Lots and lots and lots of oak. We did a whole lot of tree chopping for this one, guys, but I think it looks really good. As I walk back into my village after getting some more wood and some more dirt, I think it's looking pretty great, guys. I think it looks just like a real village, and I think my house is starting to look like a real fancy villager house, which is kind of exactly what I wanted. Okay, we're just going to add a little bit more detail here, maybe a little stairs around the bottom to look like supports, and maybe a few more trapdoors up top to make it look a little bit like an awning. And we'll finish off up on the roof here. It's kind of a complicated roof that I made with this little area up top. What the? Oh, crap. Hello. How did you get into my house? You guys! You guys are relentless! Leave me alone! What? Leave me alone! Okay. You know what? A couple of them have shot each other, so already there's a couple dead. Let's pop down here and see what we can do. I have an axe on me. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. I have a shield. Haha, that's right. As long as you're not one of the captains with a banner, I am not afraid of you. I will take you out with my axe. You're not a captain. No captain, no captain. I'm going to take you out. Wait a minute. Oh, he's a captain! He's a captain! You know what? Enough. I'm going to run. I'm going to run. I'm going to run. I'm going to run. Go, go, go. Man, I almost killed the captain. Got him. And almost got... Okay, you know what? Let's kill him with the lava, because that way we don't get in trouble. Oh, man, his banner burned. Man, that was like a 2-second lava. How did his banner burn? All right, I'm going to take these guys out. They are in with my cows, which is fine because they're trapped. Excuse me, guys. All right, that wasn't too bad. You know what, guys? While we're in here, let me show you a little trick here on how to kill cows and get cooked food from them. If you make a one wide block like that full of water and light a cow on fire, he's going to spin in circles, which is going to mean that his hitbox is not going to fit into that one wide block. They could fit in if they were calm, but since they're freaking out and spinning in circles, they can't fit in that hole. So you can just very easily take them out with your axe and get cooked meat. Right, let's pop a torch up here so we don't get mobbies spawning in the old attic. And look at this. It is day 50. Day 50, halfway hype. Look at this. We made it halfway, guys. We got everything. We got a house built. We got a village built. We got diamond armor. It is time to start the grind for the dragon, guys. Let's go. First thing I want to do is destroy my previous house under this tree. This is a nice little place. I think this tree did a great job offering us some shade and some protection in the first few days here. Thank you very much, tree. It's been a pleasure. It is time to leave you as you were. Alright, let's throw a couple of leaves up. It's time to decorate this place a little bit. I think that leaves do such a good job outside of a structure, making it look a lot more lived in. Makes it look like bushes and shrubs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, just like that. That's a perfect little spot. Let's put a couple more over here maybe, and I think that's going to be great. We'll add some flowers to our flower bed, and maybe even a little tree in the middle, which I think looks nice. We are looking pretty fancy. Hello, sheep. I need more of your wool. In day 53, we wandered back into our house to the sound of a zombie under our floor. I made this one high underneath just so I wouldn't get zombies down here. And lo and behold, look at that. I forgot about one of the most important ones, the one high baby zombie that was able to spawn down there very, very easily with a sword in his hand. He looks vicious. He looks angry. He looks like he knows about his brothers that we have slaughtered yet during this hardcore match. So he came after us, and we made waste of him very easily. Luckily, that was not an issue that we couldn't handle. And this is going to be the entrance to our cave. We're going to build that right off our patio here, and let's cover that up with some trapdoors. Okay, day 54, we're back to mining, and looky, we found more diamonds. We're looking pretty good. I can't believe I'm mining these up without a fortune axe, but you know what? It's still pretty early. It's only day 54. We got to get our enchanted stuff yet, so we're going to use these diamonds for something very, very special. Ooh, lapis. Okay, even more diamonds on day 54. Look at this. We got some deep slate diamond. I think it's a pretty nice looking block as well. I think I like deep slate iron ore even better. Was that just one block of diamond? What a diss. What a dismo. Yeah. Oh, wait. I think I see one. Yep. Okay. All right. I was going to say. Okay. Day 55. We made it through to, looks like a ravine. Grab a little bit of redstone. What is this? What have we here? Wow. Okay. Well, there's definitely going to be some diamonds down in here. Wow. Look at this thing. Okay. Lots of lava. Lots of mobs up on the wall. Maybe we need to get protected a little better before we go down there. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's make ourselves a diamond chest plate. I think that's going to cover us very, very well. On day 56, we went back to the village and we decided to use some of these villagers to find us some amazing, amazing books. Now, we already had one librarian sitting right in here. He had a lectern ready to go. So we decided we're going to use him for our first villager. We're going to try and get a protection book out of him. Protection 4, obviously. I went into that forest and I made myself many stacks of wood in my inventory. I cut down a ton of birch trees and I went down into this ravine with this water here to try and find some flint. This ravine happened to have a donkey and a cat in it, which is pretty normal, I think. Okay, we found our gravel and we made that into a couple pieces of flint, so now we can make our workstation beautiful. Let's pop up here and get some sleep if we cannot wet our bed. Nice big sleep on day 56, and day 57, it's time to get started. We are going to make ourselves a ton of sticks, and we're going to trade those sticks with this Fletcher here, try and get ourselves enough emeralds for a book. Usually it's about 9 or 11 emeralds that you'll need to kind of get their first trade and lock the villagers in. So let's go. Here we go. Here's our guy. We blocked him in this house. He can't get out. Punch 2. No, thank you. We're going to break this lectern, and as you guys know, once you break the lectern, he drops his trade. He places that lectern back down. He rolls a new one. Let's check and see what we got. We got nothing. We got bupkis. Okay, we're going to continue to do this over and over again. We're trying to get protection 4. This was a grind. I must have placed that lectern over and over again 1,000 times. It's just the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Today, we did not get lucky, so we decided to keep on continuing on. Traded for more sticks on day 58. That's right, we need more emeralds. We need more emeralds. We're going to need actually a few stacks to get everything we need, which is going to be pretty insane. We did a lot more tree harvesting on day 58. All we did was chop trees. And then basically day 59, we traded all those sticks and we got ourselves a lot of emeralds. We're doing pretty good here so far. There is our first bow that we've unlocked. Power 1. Not the best. That's not the best. We'd have to combine that 5 times to get a power 5 bow. But that's okay. We don't need a power 5 bow. I think power 3 would probably be enough. So we'll go ahead and try and get that done. I am going to try and get this villager into this house here to try and work on 2 at the same time. But he did not want to go in there, so I decided to put him into a hole instead. That's just as good. He's probably going to be happy there. Probably. So that's fine. Good luck, sir. And then on day 62, we went back in. Protection 3 is what he offered me. That's not going to cut it. We are now committed. When you say no to Protection 3, you know you're going for Protection 4. Day 62, here we go. Let's place this down and see what we get. Protection 4. That took forever. 64 emeralds is what you want for that book. Down for up from 58 because I accidentally punched him a little while ago, but that's okay. That'll go back down to 58 pretty soon. But here we go. Here's our second Protection 4 book already. We are making our way through. We're getting our armor. We are going to be ready for this dragon in no time. Day 64, I found an enormous oak tree. This is one of the biggest oak trees I've ever found. And then I cut it down. Day 65, it's time to combine some of these things. There's our anvil. Man, that was expensive. I hate making anvils. They are so pricey, but that's okay. Now we got one. We can put these protection enchantments on our chest plate. Bam. We can go ahead and put a protection 4 on our pants. Boom, and just like that, we are now looking pretty kitted, my friends. I don't think we're going to have any trouble. Let's go back and try and get our helmet and our boots done too. On day 66, I decided to make some more food, and hopefully this doesn't get out of control. Look, oh no, the fire. The fire's burning our fence down. That's right, fire tick is on. I forgot, it's hardcore. We don't have cheats on, so we have to leave fire tick on. That's something to remember. We got some beef now, and it's back to get some more enchanted books. We got our third Protection 4 book. That's right, we've had 3 stacks of emeralds so far from trading sticks. We've chopped down an enormous amount of forest. There is our 4th Protection 4 book, guys. We did it. We are fully kitted out. Let's go ahead and throw that stuff on our helmet. Let's throw that stuff on our boots. Boom, just like that. Protection 4 helmet, Protection 4 boots. We are absolutely safe. I think that we can go against anything right now, especially that dragon. On day 70, I decided to make another Fletcher all the way up to expert mode because I needed to check and see his bow. His bow was Unbreaking 1, another crappy bow, to be honest. I was really hoping for Infinity, so I didn't have to make an Infinity Villager, but that's fine. We can go ahead and combine our power bows. We can combine our Unbreaking bows, and we can try and use that to make a decent bow. We don't need the best bow ever. We're not going to be fighting the dragon in the normal way that most people do, using a bow and sword. We're going to be fighting the dragon using the one cycle method. That's right, if anyone has ever done speedrunning or watched speedrunning, you know that when you fight the dragon with a one-cycle method, you use beds to kill him instead of a weapon. It's a very quick process that happens real quick before the dragon even lands on the fountain to begin their first perch. And we're going to go ahead and try and do that in a hardcore world, which is pretty exciting. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. That's going to happen right near the end here. But first things first, we need to get a few more books. I think we need maybe a Feather Falling book, and we need an Infinity book. So we'll try and get those out of these guys. And that baby somehow squeezed out of this glass here. Apparently babies are worse than cave spiders. Alright, let's replace those. You know what, let's head inside here and see if we can get some trading going. I don't think these guys are going to want to breed again. I've been trying for a little while. Day 74, let's see if we can get these guys giving us the trades that we want. You are the first dude, and what are you going to give us? Feather Falling 4, that's exactly what I needed. Thank you, sir. I'm going to buy a bookshelf from you. Lock that trade in. 54 emeralds. Man, these guys aren't cheap. Alright, and the next guy, hopefully you could give me Infinity pretty soon. Look at that. There we go. We'll grab our Infinity book. Only 15 emeralds. Man, that is cheap. Excellent. Alright, sir. Let's put those on our boots. Protection 4. Feather Falling 4. We are laughing. This is perfect. We can fight this dragon. No problem now. Okay, let's make our bow up real quick. Power 3, Unbreaking 2, and Infinity. Not the best bow you can get, but that is all we're going to need for our purposes. We're not going to be using that to fight the dragon. We're just going to be using that for creepers and all that junk. And day 77 is Villager Relocation Day. Hopefully a baby's going to pop out of that door and jump into that boat for us. That would be super cool. We're just going to look through this window like a complete creep until that happens. That's okay, though. Nobody's watching. We can just hang out here. And I go, yes, hello, sir. I'm washing windows. None of your business there. Move along. Sucker. Okay, day 78, we did a little bit of cow feeding. I went and harvested some of this wheat, and also I placed a couple workstations around the village for when the villagers get here. I want them to have jobs. Okay, I am watching these guys. They are making hearts. Screw it. I think that my village is going to be a better place to breed. I think it's a more romantic setting. I think it's a better place. Okay, I'm suffocating. I'm suffocating in a wall. I can't breathe. I'm dying. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. It's okay, Clickwall. Calm down. You can do this. One block at a time. Okay, we're going to leave him right here at this little intersection, I guess. Now we're on the road. He's going to get stuck here in the boat. But that's fine. We'll leave him right there. And we're going to go off and get one of his buddies. On day 79, I learned something. On day 79, I learned that if you try and put water on the ground to get a boat to float up, that lets the villager out. Yep, there you go. That lets the villager out. So, I'm not going to do that again. Don't do that yourself. I'm going to see if hopefully we can get him back in this boat. And that is 2. Okay, I think we're going to get one more. I think 3 villagers would be a perfect amount to start a village. Whenever I'm building an iron farm, I know that 3 villagers make a village. So let's start with 3 and see if we can get these guys nice and comfy. Okay, here's the 3rd villager. That should make this a village by having 3 of these guys working and sleeping around here. There's only one problem, and that's potentially them wanting to go back to their old village. I don't know. I have a feeling they were going to want to go back. They spent their whole lives there. So I've got to think of something to do to make them want to stay here. Why are you looking at me like that? Dude, come on. Dude, I told you you can stay in my village. I told you you can stay there. Don't give me that cold shoulder, man. Come on. All right, you know what? It's okay. He's going to get over it, guys. Time heals all wounds. Ow, 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 ow. Speaking of wounds, why is there's never a water source around, ever? Why is there never a water source around when you're on fire? Oh, jeez. Never mind. Okay. All right. So as I wander through the smell of charcoal and brimstone, I think that we've done everything we need to do to ensure that this village is no longer on the minds of our villagers. I think that they look very comfortable here. I think that they have nowhere else to go. So we have now taken these orphans in, and we are going to treat them with respect and with honor. Now get to work. This little rascal tried to go back to the other village. That's right. He made his way over, thinking that he could just wander back home, and I decided to bring him over here and show him very closely and very clearly where his new bed is. Sir, go inside of your room. Go to your room. Good boy. Okay, I'm going to give them just a little bit of bread, see if we can get these guys to breed. I know bread's expensive, but that's all I got. I see them looking over their shoulder at me. I think they're whispering about me. It's gossip time. I'm just hoping that they breed here. Come on, guys. Oh, my gosh. They're doing this just to spite me. I'm running around here like a lunatic collecting villagers like a sheepdog. Hey! 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 I think maybe they missed their buddy. On day 81, I decided to try and get the golem into a boat. I thought maybe that would make them a little more comfortable. They'd see a familiar face around, but this guy was a little stubborn. He thought this boat was a little too small, so he didn't want to get in, but that's okay. I went back and I decided to give them even more food and see if I can get them to be happy and finally accept this village as their own. Take this bed. Is that going to help you? More beds. Okay. Last chance, guys. Day 82. Show me what you got. Show me those love hearts. Dagnammit. Alright. Okay, what I'm going to do instead is we're going to light this village up. I'm going to go ahead and spam torches all around just to make sure that's a lot safer for our villagers to be wandering around. We don't have random zombies popping up everywhere. So that's good. I think we're all good. Day 83, we have the village lit up, and it is time for us to start finishing up with the endgame stuff. Let's go ahead and build a clock real quick because we haven't done that yet, and it's always good to know time, especially when you're messing around with villagers. Ooh, is that a new clock texture? 117 hype. I like it. It looks more gold. Cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to put you in this boat, and then we're going to cover you up with dirt. That's the safest you could possibly be in this game, is in a boat, covered up with dirt. It may not be super comfortable, but this is exactly where we need you guys. So thank you for your cooperation, my friends. It's day 84. We have tools, we have food, we have a will, and we have a way. That's right, guys. Let's go into this nether. Let's get everything we need, and we are going to fight this dragon. What? Buddy! Yo, dude, I was looking for you for like 2 days. Did you go through the portal? Oh my gosh, that's alright. We found him, guys. We're going to kill this skeleton. He's going to be super safe, and we're going to bring him back through that portal. Easy peasy. Buddy, welcome back. I'm glad to... Dagnammit! Ripped villager? Alright, what we're going to be doing here is collecting Endermen in boats. I know a lot of you guys remember, you probably see people trading with piglins at bastions to get pearls, especially in speedruns and stuff, but you know what? We don't know where there's a bastion. I looked around, I don't really see one around here anywhere close, so we are going to use this warped forest to our advantage. We got super lucky that we spawned in this, and we're, oh jeez, man, I almost took that piglin out. That would have been a nightmare. Oh my gosh. Okay, good thing we missed him, and you know what? We didn't get any pearls there, but I think before we get the pearls, we're going to try and get these rods. I got super lucky and spawned probably like 50 blocks or so away from this nether fortress. I tried to block off some lava that was coming down this tunnel, was really unable to block it off, so we ended up digging around, and there was a blaze just sitting right here waiting for me. He dropped a rod, and that's how I got the brewing stand from before. Super easy, and I think there may even be a spawner to the left over there. Yeah, they're starting to spawn in, so let's use our bow here, see if we can sort of clear some of them out. Oh, they kind of clearing me out over here with that fireball. Ooh, take aim, and we got our advancement. That's excellent. The first time we've used our bow. Let's see if we can thin that crowd out a little bit before we go running in like a crazy lunatic. Okay, now that the crowd has been thinned out a little bit, let's see what we can do in here. Let me remove the rest of these little magma cubes. They are the worst. They're super, super annoying, especially those big ones. The big magma cubes are the worst mob in the game. I hate them so much. Okay, Let's see if you're maybe a little more generous with your drops. You look like a generous individual. I think you got something for me. I can see it in your eye. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, you know what? All angles, all angles. Okay, all right, let's try and clear the area out a little bit here again. My goodness, they're coming from everywhere. This is great, though. This is great. We're going to have tons of opportunities to get rods. All right, there's another one down, and I don't think he dropped a rod either. That's okay. We can take these two. We are looking good already. There's another one, and you know what? I built a little bit of a little area here to make things a little bit safer. Where did you come from? Did you have to just spawn right in? Oh my gosh, all right. Let's build a little roof here, look him right in the eye, and go toe to toe. Ow, ow, oh geez, okay. Bad timing, ow, taking damage. Okay, all right. One at a time. Thank you. All right, you can drop a pearl for me? You can drop a pearl for me? Come on. Dang damn it. All right, day 85, we are in the Inferno. We're just trying to knock out as much of these fires as possible to make sure that more blazes spawn and we don't lose any of those blaze rods in the fire. We're going to take these guys out here. We got the last little 3 here. I've got 12 rods right now, which is plenty, but I'd like to grab a couple more just to make sure that I can make a couple ender chests. Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, let's take those both. I think leaving on 14 rods is absolutely enough. We can always come back here and get some more if we want. We've set ourselves up for success in the Nether, and now we can head back to the original spot and start working more on those Eyes of Ender pearls. Perfect. Okay, so that wither skeleton is out of here. I haven't gotten any wither skeleton skulls yet, but that'll come on down the road, of course. And let's get back to hunting Enderman. Ooh, there we go. There's our first pearl. I think I took like 6 or 7 Endermen to get our first one. I don't want to show you every single Enderman that I killed because there were many Endermen, but let me show you just a couple fun ones. This guy dropped right into the boat like that. That was pretty cool. He didn't give me a pearl, but that's okay. We also had some pretty interesting stuff like this guy right here, which is probably the closest I came to dying the entire time I played. Here we go. He's hitting me. No big deal. I fought a million Endermen before. That's fine. But then, like a smart guy, I decided to try and put my boat on the ground to be fancy about it, and look what happened. Being in a boat with an Enderman who's mad at you, not the best thing. Look at my health. Oh my gosh. I managed to get out just in time. One more hit would have probably taken me down to half a heart. That was a close one, guys. That was a close one. So let's go ahead and kill that guy and maybe get our revenge on him real quick here. Day 86, I got pushed off a tree, which wasn't so bad. It could have been a lot worse if I had fallen a lot further and didn't have my feather falling 4 boots, of course. And then now I decided to get a little bit cocky and start looking Endermen in the eye and trapping them in a boat. This guy didn't really want to have that, though. Watch, he walked right over my boat. Check this out. Nah, he's just like, no, I'm going to walk right over it. I don't want to get in there. Not cool, man. You're not playing by the rules. Okay, there we go. That's better. You know what? Let's grab that pearl right there, and I think that's going to do it. I think I have 20. You see 4 in my hotbar right now. I have an extra 16 in my deep inventory. 20 is going to be an enormous amount. I think I got more than I needed, but that's fine. Here we are back at home. We've got our villagers, which are still protected in their little dirt hut. We've got our cows, which are still mowing around, making lots of sound, and we are home safe. Let's set our spawn. Not too shabby. Day 88 was a tree day. We needed a whole lot of wood because we were completely out. So we grabbed some wood, and then of course we went down into our mine and we got the rest of the obsidian that we would need. I wanted to get enough obsidian to build a portal in the stronghold, and I want to also be able to make 2 ender chests. So I did the math, and I need about 28 pieces. Okay, there we go. I think that's 28 if I collect all these. 27, 28. All right, perfect. That's all we need. Let's get going. And on day 89, we finally made our first step towards the stronghold. Today is the day that we're going to try and find the dragon. We have 11 days left in this challenge. I grabbed a little more beef. We have just over more than a stack of cooked beef. We have everything we could possibly need, including our Eyes of Ender. Let's throw the first one. Looks like we are heading west. Wow, actually, looks like we are heading exactly perfectly west. 87 degrees. That's almost a 90-degree angle. That's perfect. We're going to head straight west. Let's see what we can find. Later, sheep. If I die, don't take my stuff. Okay, looks like we're going to be heading into water. The most ideal situation when you're looking for a stronghold is for it to be ocean exposed. Now, normally the game doesn't want to spawn a stronghold in the ocean, but every now and then it's not able to find land close enough around, and it absolutely has to, which means you're able to find it super easy. Alright, looks like we've made it about 1,000 blocks away from spawn now. Yeah, right about here. And I think it's time for us to throw another eye. That's usually when I throw my second one. So let's see where this one goes. Wow, straight west. It didn't even turn at all. Okay, we're going to continue on then. We're going to keep going. Ooh, I can see a village there. sometimes you'll notice that the stronghold is right underneath of a village, which is pretty cool the way that those structures kind of generate like that with when their bounding boxes cross. But I'm going to go ahead and see if I can see a ravine or something around here where I can look down under the village. I don't see anything down there, so I'm not going to throw another eye quite yet. Let's walk on the other side of the village, and then we can throw an eye. And we are heading west still. Okay, let's mosey on into the sunset then. Okay, continue on heading west. Let's go. All right, back at the ocean, which is excellent. Let's throw one more eye and make sure. Yes, we're still heading out there. That makes me happy. That means that we have a chance for an ocean-exposed stronghold, which means we might even be able to find the portal room super easy. Let's cross our fingers, guys. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to throw one more, and it went the opposite direction. That means we just found it, guys. Wow, the stronghold is right in line with us, and the eye broke. Not too bad. Only one eye broke. All right, this is the island. This is where the eye landed, right on this sunflower. Let's take it. Let's take it as a good luck charm. That's going to come in helpful later, I bet. And let's see if we can dig down at, I don't know, 6'6", 4'4", something like that. Somewhere close to the starter staircase. Let's go. I decided to dig down too wide, just in case there was a lava lake down here. And there is our starter staircase. I spy. Let's go. Okay, here is the entrance to the stronghold. As you can see on the right side, there's no doors there. That's actually where the portal room is. Later on, you're going to find out I went the complete opposite direction and wandered around for probably close to an hour trying to find the stronghold. I could not find it. The stronghold was in a hidden room, in a hidden staircase that we had to dig through a wall to find. So basically, we wandered around basically getting murdered by mobs for a long time until we found it. Wasn't the best navigation I've ever had. Ooh, a creeper. Wow, that was close. Okay, all right. The creeper's helping us out a little bit, taking out some zombies, but these skeletons absolutely have to go. So let's finish them off and do a little more exploring. And I'm going to see if I can find something around here. I'm kind of off in the far end. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that was an Elder Guardian that just gave us mining fatigue, meaning that we can now no longer break blocks. So if we need to protect ourselves from something, we may get trapped, which happened very shortly after. Here I am waiting for the countdown because I trapped myself from a zombie, and then I could not get out of this little hole here. So now we're safe. Now we're able to break blocks again. We can continue exploring. Wait, what is this area? This looks really familiar. Have I been here? I gotta put some block down so I know if I've been here or not. This looks familiar, though. I think that this is actually the place that I got mining fatigue before. Dagnammit! Alright, let's get out of here. Let's try and mark this so I don't come back to this stupid spot again. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's block this off and see if we can take care of these guys. Oof, we got an enchanted bow skeleton and a creeper. Let's take care of those real quick. Hopefully those guys can have a fight over there and maybe make that half as difficult for me while I take out these silverfish. Silverfish are the worst in strongholds. For those of you guys who know, silverfish, you need to kill them in one hit in order to not spawn more around you. So you're basically trying to crit hit it with them with axes the whole time. And if you miss, then you're going to spawn another one, and it's a real big joke. So always try to kill those guys in one hit. There's that skeleton. Didn't give me his fancy bow, unfortunately, but that's okay. What do we have over here? I'm trying to wait for my mining fatigue to leave because it looks like we have... Wow, we have got... That's so cool. We've got a geode in the stronghold. Pretty cool. I was told that these geodes used to intersect with the stronghold portal rooms, which would mean that sometimes they would actually overwrite the portal, which I know that Mojang actually fixed. That's no longer a problem. But this one did not intersect with the portal room. It's just randomly in the stronghold. And this is pretty cool. It's nice to know that this is here. I could always come back here to harvest more of these crystals if we want. Okay, so we are now back again at the beginning of the stronghold. This is where we started, like I said. There's no entrance on that other side, but if I go and check basically all the doors here at the stronghold entrance, once I take care of this skeleton, excuse me. All right, if I go down here, this is the center. This is where you're always supposed to start when you do a stronghold routing. Nothing down there. That's a blocked off area. If the only other way that I can go is this iron door right here, which is also blocked off. So my choices were that section over there through with where I went originally, or I can see through the wall here that there is actually a hidden staircase. So this was a tough stronghold to navigate. It was off to the side when we came in, and it was a hidden staircase. Look at that. The door was right behind the stone there. I'm going to check behind me to make sure that there's no creepers waiting for me, and we're going to quickly navigate down this way, and watch how fast this goes once you find the right direction. I can see light, so I'm going to follow the light, especially through that wooden door there. I can see a library, which means we're very close probably. I can see more light this way, and bam. Portal room. So yeah, always with navigation, make sure to always not go further than 4, 5, 6 doors after you enter. And we're gonna go ahead and put these eyes of Ender in the portal. We're gonna activate this thing. We have lots and lots of eyes, so we're gonna have no trouble with this. We're not gonna have to go find any Endermen or anything. Let's go ahead and get ourselves all set up, and then we're gonna jump in. I'd like to make 2 ender chests, just so I have some stuff on me if I need to in an emergency. I don't have a Silk Touch axe yet, but if I have to put down an ender chest and then just break it or leave it there, that's fine. I decided I wanted to make a 3-wide portal, so I used some of the obsidian under the portal frame to go ahead and do that. And here we are making our nether portal. The one mistake I made is I didn't actually go through my nether portal and light it. So basically, I made 2 mistakes. I didn't light the portal, and I didn't set a spawn here for myself. So basically, after I finished up in the end, I went through the portal and I ended up at home. So I'm gonna have to come back here and find this stronghold again when I want to go to the end, but that's not a problem because, oh man, stupid obsidian. That's not a problem because we know the chords. It is day 91. It has been a long journey, my friends, but we are here. Let's clear our throats, let's clench our butt cheeks, and let's dive headfirst into the void. I'm gonna keep an ender pearl in my hand just in case there's anything funny going on here. And something funny is going on here. Throw the pearl. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Mojang, no! No, bad Mojang. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's go. Forget that just happened. We're going to move on, guys. We are going to one-cycle this dragon. That's right. For anybody that's ever done speedrunning before or watched speedrunning, you know what this is all about. We're going to put some obsidian on top of the fountain pillar, just like that. And when the dragon comes down towards the pillar to spin around and land on that thing, we're going to blow beds up right by her head to not allow her to land and to take her out very, very quickly that way. It's a very interesting way to kill the dragon. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it before. I thought it would be a fun way to end this hardcore world. I know not a lot of people have done that. Not a lot of people kill their dragon with a one-cycle in a hardcore world, so let's go ahead and do that with a little bit of style if she ever decides to perch. I think this was a long perch, to be honest. It's day 91 still, but man, this took a while. So we hung out. We're waiting for her to make that crazy little turn she does before she hits that portal, and let's see if she's going to do that right now. I think we're about to get lucky, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. Throw the pearl. Enjoy the one cycle, guys. Okay, we did it with 6 beds. Nothing to write home about, nothing to be too proud about, but hey, 6 beds in a hardcore world, I'm okay with that. That dragon's dead. Let me jump out of the portal here so I don't get zapped back to home and try and break some of this fire up so we get all this XP, baby. Okay, there is our dragon egg. There is our trophy. Let's go ahead and touch it. And it disappeared. I don't know where it is. Let's have a little jaunt around and see if we can find that thing, because there's only one dragon egg, and I want to make sure that we get that. Well, I can't find it. I don't know where the stupid dragon egg is. I think it's gone somewhere into a hole or something. Hopefully it didn't go underground. I don't know where it is. I can't find it, but we're going to spend some other time looking for it. I'm going to pillar up to this end gateway. We're going to dangle precariously over top of the void, and we're going to see if we can dive through this thing. I'm going to put a pearl back in my hand just in case the same kind of junk happens, and let's see what we have on the other side of this portal. Let's go. And here we are in the Outer End Islands, guys, on day 92 of our hardcore world. Look at this. I am super stoked. Let's go and get some sweet, sweet elytras and some sweet, sweet shulker boxes. You know what? My pinky is not strong enough to hold shift down as hard as I want to right now. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to grab a couple quick ender pearls just in case I run out of blocks and I can just pearl my way over to an island. Alright, this guy's going to jump in the boat with him. You know what? Did you call shotgun? Well, you're probably going to regret calling shotgun this time. And I'm going to grab myself some chorus fruit just to have it. And while I'm here, let's see if we can take out one of these chorus fruit seed thingies as well, because that's going to help me when I get back home. All right, beautiful. Okay, and finally on day 92, we have reached our first end city. I can see it in the distance coming at us real clear, and I don't think it has an end ship. There was no boat, unfortunately. That's a big bummer, but it's okay. We're not done, and we're going to keep on looking. This is our first city, though, so I'm going to go ahead and kill some of these shulkers, see if we can get some shulker shells to maybe make some shulker boxes of, which is going to make the end game so much easier. Things started getting really nutty around here. I had shulker bullets coming at me from every angle, and there was nothing I could do to block them, so I just started to levitate high into the air here, with more shulker bullets coming at me, making me go even higher up into the air. This was getting pretty scary. I didn't have a whole lot on me. I didn't have any ender pearls on me, which I could have used to get back down to the ground. I did have chorus fruit, which I didn't see when I looked into my inventory all panicky there. I did see a water bucket, though, and I do know that I could water clutch my way to safety here, so let's hold on. And look at that clutch. Managed to pull that one out. I might have been able to survive that one with my feather falling boots, but I'm glad that I didn't have to test that out. And day 93, we found our second end city. And believe it or not, there was no freaking end ship. So yeah, that's right, 2 end cities, no ships, no elytras yet, but we're still grinding our way through here. We're gonna work our way up this skyscraper and see if we can manage to survive this trip up. I don't know if you guys have ever done this in survival. It's very easy to die on your way up if you're wearing something like an elytra. You don't have your full armor on. Luckily, you can see my health is maintaining basically at full this entire time. I think we lose a couple of hearts once we get to the top. But I just had to test this out and see how well we did. You can see my hunger is starting to go down a little bit. But protection 4, baby. Look at that. Half a heart down. All the way up that skyscraper. That was beautiful. Let's see what's in these chests here. Hopefully we get a little bit lucky with some diamond armor. Ooh, alright. Aqua Affinity Helmet. Efficiency 4 with Curse of Vanishing. You know what? Hardcore mode, Curse of Vanishing really isn't that much of a problem. Day 93, we found our 3rd end city. Look at that. Super quick. It wasn't that far away at all. And you can see it right there in the distance, guys. That's our first end ship. We've got an elytra. I got to make my way up another one of these stupid skyscrapers, but that's just fine. I've got a shield. I'm going to see if I can use that to my ability, but I know already since the first time I'm going to be perfectly safe in here. What do we have at the top here in these chests? Got to get rid of this guy first. Who knows where he teleported to? A few emeralds, some iron armor, some iron tools. No thanks. Let's take out the guy guarding our elytra on the end ship. Okay, let's break our way into this end ship, and the first thing I always love to grab is the dragon head off the front. I know it's kind of a useless thing, it's just a fun head you can put on, but I always think it's a pretty cool trophy, and I always love to have that in my ender chest. Alright, let's work our way downstairs and kill this last little dude. He's going to be standing in our way in terms of getting this elytra. The last thing that's going to stop us, we're going to take you up. Oh my gosh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Dude, just leave me be. Okay, alright, it's okay, we're going to take him out with an axe real quick, and... what do we have in here? We got diamonds. We have 6 diamonds. Not too shabby. We don't need any of these beds. We'll take this chest plate as well. Let's take the sword, which is way better than our sword. So, of course, we want to take that. And maybe we'll grab these boots. Frostwalker, yeah, why not? All right, let's knock a few things out of our inventory. So we got some space. Let's knock that bad boy off the wall. And look at that. Sky's the limit. We got the advancement. We're flying. We got elytra. We got shulker boxes. I'm gonna grab that item frame too. Why not? We've got everything we need, guys. This is our end game loot right here, including the dragon head. Let's get all this stuff in our inventory. Let's try and find an end gateway, and let's head home. Okay. Confession time now. As you can see, we're on the end screen. What I've been doing, because I've lost a couple of videos to corruption on my hard drive, is I've been stopping the recording and then restarting it to try and not have too long of a recording session. And I did not press re-record after I left that end ship there. So basically, we missed me getting out of the end islands, which was nothing exciting at all. Basically, there was an end gateway right next to that ship. I threw an ender pearl right through that, landed on the end, came back to the main end island, and I did find that dragon egg, which was right next to the portal in a hole in the ground, which is great. I'm going to run past these creepers, and you know what? I didn't set my spawn in the portal room, like I said, like a dum-dum, so whenever I want to go back to the end island, I'm going to have to go and find that again, which shouldn't be too hard because we do have the coordinates, but that's just fine. Let's go back here. Let's set our spawn back at our home bed, and on day 93, we're going to have completed the game, and we are officially in the end game. I gotta say, on 94, we just rolled out of bed, looked out our window, just enjoyed the nice, quiet ambience of our nice, peaceful village, took a deep breath of the melting zombie flesh around me, and we just vibed. We just vibed. The rest of day 94, I decided to put some trophies up on the wall, take a little bit of pride in the previous 93 days before this. I decided to start with the dragon head. I think it looks super great right there on the item frame. I love the way it sticks out and looks kind of 3D from the wall. So that's going to be our first trophy. The next trophy is going to be the unsung hero from this battle, the sunflower that was growing right in the space that our Eye of Ender landed to show us where the stronghold was. That was our good luck charm. Thank you so much, Mr. Sunflower. And of course, the last thing we're going to do is put our dragon egg right there next to our bed. I love to roll over in the middle of the night and remember how awesome we are. So there we go. Day 95. I went and checked up on those villagers that I trapped in dirt. Remember that? They're still there on their boat. They're still hanging out. They're having a good time. That's beautiful because we're going to use these villagers to make ourselves a villager breeder. The villager breeder I want to make is the one by Logical Geek Boy. You can go ahead and check that one out if you want. I'm not going to build that in this video because we only have 4 days left before it's day 100. Day 97, I collected some sugarcane for my sugarcane farm. If you guys want to watch me build all of these farms, I would love to see you. I'm going to be doing all of that live on Twitch, and it took way too long. But on day 98, I finally made myself a copper block. I don't know why this took me so long. I should have done this on day 1. I wanted to see this thing sort of develop and turn blue over the entire 100 days, but it just completely slipped my mind. So you know what? Day 98 is just as good as day 1. Let's put this thing right there and we'll watch it turn blue while that progresses over time. I can't wait. On day 99, guys, I just vibed. I sat on this flowery beach. and I thought about the previous 99 days, everything that we've accomplished. What a journey it's been. What a journey it's been. And you know what? I have all the thanks to you guys. That's right. I don't make these videos for myself. I have a lot of fun making them, but I make them for you guys. And if you made it to the end of this video, I owe you a huge thank you. I really do appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching this, guys, and for leaving a like if you enjoyed it. Thank you for pressing that subscribe button. It makes such a big difference to new content creators like me. People subscribe, so I really do appreciate that, guys. Come by my Twitch channel. I'm going to leave you that link below. Be sure to click that. Come say hi in chat. I would love to meet you guys. Thank you once again. I'm going to leave now on this fish. I think it's going to be beautiful. It's a pair of leather boots. Well, that's just the way things have been going. Okay, it's getting kind of dark. I don't have a bed, so I think it's time that I deke out of here. I'll see you guys on Twitch. Run! Okay, bye-bye.